Hello everyone, welcome to EduCare 247 UPSC EPFO 2020 Enforcement Officer and Account Officer notification is out. UPSC has released 421 vacancies for the post of Enforcement Officer and Account Officer. In this video, we'll discuss about the previous year paper pattern and detailed syllabus analysis we'll do in this video. You must be aware that total 421 vacancies has been released by UPSC for the post of Enforcement Officer and Account Officer. In these vacancies, 168 vacancies will be for general category, 62 will be for SC, 33 will be for ST, 116 will be for OBC and 42 will be for EWS. So this is the overall vacancies for the post of Enforcement Officer and Account Officer. Let's discuss the detailed syllabus of UPSC EPFO exam. In this examination, 120 question will be asked and one will be given 120 minutes to finish this paper. So one has to finish this paper within 2 hours. In this paper, part A will be General English, and in 2016, 20 questions from General English were asked. The level of this paper will be moderate and class 10th level English will be asked in this examination. So you have to prepare English in a very well manner. Next part of syllabus is Indian freedom struggle. Last year, it means in 2016, 12 questions from this section has been asked. So what all you have to study under this section? People resistance against British before 1857, the revolt of 1857, beginning of modern nationalism in India, Indian National Congress, era of militant nationalism, first phase of revolutionary activities, emergence of Gandhi under this non-cooperation movement one has to study, civil disobedience movement, Quit India movement, Simon Commission and Nehru report, emergence of Swarajist, socialist idea, revolutionary activities and other forces. So this is the overall syllabus for Indian freedom struggle. So you have to study the Indian history from 1857 to 1947. So 90 years of history one have to study for this section. The next part of syllabus is current events and development issues. In 2016, 12 questions from this section have been asked, and what all will be asked? Current affairs related to economy, social issues, security, polity, environment and agriculture, science and technology, government schemes will be asked. One has to visit PIB for this government schemes. Budget and economy survey will be asked. This year budget is going to come on 1st February and economic survey will come hopefully 1 or 2 days before the budget. So you have to study this year survey for this year paper. The next part of syllabus is Indian polity and economy. In 2016, 12 questions were asked from this part. So what all you have to study under this? Parliament, President and its power, Prime Minister and Cabinet Minister, fundamental rights and duties, Governor and Chief Minister, Supreme Court and High Court, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, constitutional bodies, panchayats, basic terminology of economics like national income, GDP, fiscal deficit, Government of India budget, and important regulatory financial institution like RBI and SEBI, and banking system. All you have to study for Indian polity and economy. This is very important section. Next part of the syllabus is General Accounting Principles. In 2016, total 14 questions were asked from this section. Under this, one has to study basic accounting, financial statements and its analysis, partnership accounts, company accounts, generally accepted accounting principle like economic entity assumption, monetary unit assumption, full disclosure principle, time period assumption, revenue recognition principle, actuarial basis accounting, matching principle and cost principle. All you have to study under this section, and this section will be very generic in nature. So general accounting principles will be easy. The next part of the syllabus is industrial relations and labor laws. Last year, it means in 2016, 16 questions were asked from this section. And what all you have to study under this? Introduction of industrial relations, industrial disputes, collective bargaining and workers' participation in management, Industrial Dispute Act 1946, Factories Act 1948, Payment of Wages Act 1936, Minimum Wage Act 1948, Payment of Bonus Act 1965, Equal Remuneration Act 1976, Trade Union Laws, New Code on Wages 2019. These four Wage Act has been merged in one new code bill, and that is very important. In this year, many questions are going to come from this wage bill. Next part of the syllabus is General Science and Knowledge of Computer Awareness. Last year, 10 questions were asked from the General Science and 5 questions were asked from the Computer Application. Under this, one has to study recent development in science and technology, nanotechnology, biotechnology, robotics, quantum computing, space science, ISRO and NASA programs, India's nuclear program, India's defense program, defense missile program one has to study, India's space program, ISRO's program one has to study. So this will be the overall science syllabus. Under computer section, basic computer awareness, one needs to know recent development in computer sciences, what is the fastest computer and what is the quantum computing. All these things one has to know. Next part of the syllabus is general mental ability and quantitative aptitude. Last year in 2016, 15 questions were asked under this section. In this section, 10th level mathematics and logical reasoning question will be asked. The important chapters are triangle, mensuration, number system. So these are important chapter. One can study this chapter for this section. The last part of syllabus is social security in India. In 2016, total 4 questions were asked from this section, and what all you have to study under this section: India's social security schemes, pension, employees provident fund, health insurance and medical benefit, schemes related to that, disability benefit, maternity benefit, gratuity, government schemes of Ministry of Social Justice, Labor Ministry, Women and Child Development Ministry, Health and Family Welfare. All you have to study for this part of the syllabus. Hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, like, share and comment, and subscribe to EduCare 247 for further updates. Thank you and happy learning.